I think a lot of the success he's seen so far is directly related to the fact he has not scouted his opponent and therefore is not distracting himself from doing things. But that's about to change. Who needs Warp Gate? Well, we could get a bunch of other random shit. But unfortunately now that we have looked on the other side of the map and another player exists... Oh, no Warp Gate. Like, as soon as we start thinking about anyone but our greatest enemy, which is ourselves. Disaster. No Warp Gate. There's one Reaper. Still no Warp Gate. You're not Florencio, you're just bad. Oh my god. One Reaper and one Scouting Probe have delayed Warp Gate by a solid minute and a half. Which... well... if only you could just play the game without an opponent. Wouldn't it be so much easier? We're going double Stargate. Why? Because we want to have the most fragile, micro-intensive units instead of having units that will actually do anything. Alright, was that a stasis ward? Everybody hold your breath, hold your breath. Wait, no, not yet, not yet. Deep breaths is what I meant. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hold our breath until he does anything but micro this Oracle poorly. Alright, we gotta go back. I don't know why it's taking so long to go back. Wait for it.
The firstborn shall persevere.
And...
Dimensional strings attuned.
on the bright side, the Oracle died, which means we get to play the rest of the game now. The Oracle racked up a grand total of 0 kills. It did nothing. Well, it obviously did way less than nothing. But now we get to unlock the rest of the game. So, I mean, at least he delayed mining. Yeah, also for himself, which was nicely done. This is your Stargate card, okay? All right? No, it's gone. No more Stargate for you. You get Robo and units that take your level of IQ APM to use, and I'm talking about under 50. Because that was a perfect demonstration of why people stay in the Gold League and wonder what counters are before spending their 1,800 fucking minerals, which takes you over a minute to mine. It's like a minute and a half, which is over a quarter of the game thus far. So, you've already set yourself on a path towards failure, and I look forward to you continuing it. We're gonna build Void Rays, which are the best unit for players who don't know what the best units to build are. That is your second forge, but the other forge was just kind of built randomly, and we have the attention span of a Fortnite player, so there's no way we're gonna remember that shit. Oh yes, 2 more Stargates. Or not. Oh, that forge was remembered now that we stared at it. Alright, everybody, deep breaths! Deep breaths, here we go again! He's gonna micro a unit! I'm sorry! He's got another Oracle! On the bright... Wow, we're learning! It's learning! At some point, it will reach sentience. Because it learns from its mistakes. So, this time it was only like 1,500 minerals of banking. Before you realized, yeah, this is a total and complete waste of time. Like, why would I micro an oracle when I could just build a fuck ton of void rays? And building a fuck ton of anything will get you pretty far in this game. But, of the things, like, void rays aren't the worst option, but neither are they the best option. They are an option. There's oh no, oh, here we go again! He's got the oracle! Tell him to put down the fucking oracle! For the greater good. Alright. He's getting better each time. Alright, he's starting to learn his own limitations, which are walking and breathing at the same time. They're, like, basic literacy, anything resembling critical thinking skills, and waking up in the morning, as well as not microing oracles. You know, if you dodge the turret shots, though.
The enemy has discovered us.
Oh no, run, Oracle! Because now, this is the real unfortunate part. Because since the minimap DLC isn't unlocked for micro purchase until you get to at least Diamond, especially not for Gold, like, he could just click the Oracle on the minimap instead of dragging his screen up by his trackball like 4 inches each time. But since he doesn't have that minimap DLC to just make one quick action and bring the Oracle home immediately, we're just gonna keep having to fucking move the screen like we're on a iPhone right now. I look forward to when you make it to Diamond and are allowed to use the minimap for anything, really. Alright. I mean, we got a whole fuck ton of void rays. Alright, everybody! Deep breaths! We're just trying to demonstrate. We're trying to demonstrate in the most painful possible way why Stargate units are not units that you should build.
Upgrade complete.
3,000 minerals this time. We're getting bigger and better every time. He was building some void rays. I will give him this. He was building some of those void rays. Not nearly enough, but he did build some units during it. Are the control groups missing, or does he have none? He does not have any control groups. Which, you know, is a big fucking problem. What do you do with the extra minerals? I don't know. Just it's a holiday season. Hand them out to probes and SCVs and Zerg. there's, like I said, the struggle here is like walking and breathing at the same time. I would argue that basic control group usage is like breathing, because without it, you're really... You know what? No, it's like walking, because very technically, you don't have to walk to live. But it definitely helps. Like, breathing, on the other hand, is like being able to actually build things. I don't know, because eventually you're just gonna die. Because if you don't build things, there's no great analogy for breathing besides if you don't do it, you'll die. But control groups make microing 2 shitty groups of void rays a lot easier. Or building probes, or using stargates. You need to use control groups. You need to, like one for your Nexi. There's not even one for the Nexus. Like, there's no pretending here. So now, obviously, like, do we not even have the select all army hotkey? It doesn't appear we do. Because of the movement of these units. It's like, well, if I use the select all army hotkey, that's gonna fuck up my one attack here. This is one of the most unnecessary base trade scenarios since the last time Rifkin tweeted anything. Like, oh, I've got 7 void rays, and then a half dozen void rays out on the map. And now they're dead. This is, like, you've got, it's so bad. This is so bad that for the very first time, I have to advocate for the select all army hotkey. Because this is so painfully bad, the select all army hotkey would be a significant order of magnitude better than what I'm seeing now. Do sentries help against Vikings? Sentries help against Vikings, much like using your toddler children as human shields help against actual Vikings, which is a little. Yeah, if only we could bring all the void rays. There are 21 void rays. If they all got together at the same time, instead of building the variety pack of Stargate units here, like, I'm gonna assume because he just built a lot of shit and at some point had a lot of workers, our Protoss hero is gonna win the game, unless his units literally just have a breakdown and he has no idea where to go. Because, like, these units, they can, now here's the beauty. They can fly. Unfortunately, they can't... Your units have the response time of the Secretary of State. Or, well, really more the DMV. When it comes to, like, well, we got a bunch of Vikings, we gotta move fast. Pick a number. When your number is called, the void rays will attack. Sit down, sir. No, put the child out there. Sit down. Wait for your number. Number 4. No. Oh, it's a 12. Fuck. Guess we just gotta lose the entire base. Okay, so he has not that many Vikings, and you have a fuck ton of void rays. What you need to do is select all army. Click. A and then click. Or, alternatively, just fucking rebind your attack move key to left click. Just rebind attack to left click. Okay? And then allow conflict. So whenever you left click, you're A clicking. It's gonna fuck up a lot of other things, but this is just fucking kill him. Just go fucking kill. Oh my god. Why do you fly away, you bitch? I like how it's like, well, gotta stay together, everybody, because it's unsafe if we spread out too much. Gotta be careful, because we made 3 random-ass phoenixes, so now we have to deal with this problem. Oh no, gotta be careful. Yeah. He did make a control group, which is pretty crazy. Like, all of this time, fucking hand-holding your goddamn air units across the map. Like, they're VIP, valet, first-class service. And then you're like, oh, guess those guys are fucking dead. Like, I don't... And then when push comes to shove, you shove your Tempest to their death. You're like, no, no, no. If I killed the starports, then the Vikings will lose the will to live, because that's where they were born. And then we realized we could have just Flux Veins Void Rays move faster than a fucking Zergling almost. The Vikings do not outfly you. Vikings move slower than a stalker on the ground. And you're running away from them. You literally can go double the speed. Like, you've got an F-35, and he has a hot air balloon. In so many ways, that is accurate. And he's got a little, like, blunderbuss in his hot air balloon. He's like, oh. That's about how hard it's hitting you as well. So, while this is gold, and it's very hard to get a poor grade in gold, like, because you got to gold, and that just means your IQ has reached room temperature, I'm gonna give it a C-, because I would have believed you were in fucking bronze, but you make enough Void Rays, and remember, he did win the game. Despite all this, while he lost everything else, including my respect, he did win the game. I'll give you that.